Hi everybody, here's something we don't see a lot of. Shades of Randy Rhoads, a white Les Paul Custom. These are cool. You gotta admit, there's guys that just love white Les Paul Customs. And this is a 2006 white Les Paul Custom, and really clean. That is a cool one. We've been getting, we got in a few cool used Les Paul Customs. What's funny around here is you don't get stuff in for like weeks, months, and then all of a sudden in a short period of time you get a bunch of stuff at once. And this short period of time just happens to be Les Paul Custom time, right in there. Les Paul Custom time. It's like, what's in the case? Oh, another Les Paul Custom. Now this one I'm pretty fond of because it's all yellowed and beat up, and you kind of know when stuff is worn out that it's gonna play really well. And I'm just gonna plug this in because you're probably curious how it compares to the other guitar I just played. And this is a, I gotta read the tag, 76. So, 76, right off the bat, a little more body. Whoomp. You know, they used to call them a fretless wonder. A lot of that was, in the 50s, you know, people played flat wound strings. There was no reason to have a fret. People didn't really bend strings. Jazz bows didn't bend strings. That was for banjo players. So the fretless wonder, meaning really low profile frets, what made the guitar all that much quicker to play for somebody that could play. And over the years, they became bigger. After 1974, they just put standard frets. But it's traditional to put a slightly lower fret in the Les Paul Customs with their ebony board. The ebony board is a little glassier sound, a little different tone than a standard. So it's not just the decoration of the guitar, it's the ebony board has some effect to the tone, and it is about the decoration of the guitar, because when you have it on a strap and you're wearing it and it's got all this yellow binding and gold hardware, you're like, yeah, it's a custom. So this 76 has changed pickups on it. They're pretty high zoot pickups. Look at this on our website. I think this is really a cool old Gibson Les Paul, and a lot less than one that is really clean. So I got one other thing, and this is kind of neat also because it's yellowed with age, and I just love when the lacquer yellows like that. You can see it most on the white binding, but in truth, the yellowing comes out on the color. And this also has some really nice figure in the guitar. This is a 77 Les Paul Artisan. Now, those of you familiar with Gibson history, this is a 77. It has no Made in USA stamp on the back. So they did start a Made in USA stamp in 1970. But here, this 77 was made in the Kalamazoo factory. So after Gibson had moved down to Nashville and did a more of an automation down there running CNC machines, or more automated than they were in Kalamazoo, the modern factory, they built solid bodies out in the Nashville factory, but they built hollow bodies like 335s and 175s into Kalamazoo until 1984. So they moved about 74, the solid bodies down there, but they continued to make archtops and hollow bodies till 84. This one, this unique 77, is still made in the Kalamazoo factory, and it's a three-piece maple neck. It is definitely highly decorated. Look at that headstock. Scripted logo. This was kind of Gibson's finest hour. Lots and lots of detail on these customs. And again, anything before 1974 has small frets, unless it's been changed. Anything after 74 will have your standard Gibson jumbo frets. And this still has the ebony board and has the look oddly, for being solid body guitars, all three of these have a unique sound unto themselves. This is a little brighter, a little longer sustain. This one has a little darker sound, a little more open, and this is honestly somewhere in between. Really fun guitars. So, Les Paul Custom Day, that's the name of this video, Les Paul Custom Day, and I'll drop the mic and show these guitars off to y'all, and y'all come in and check some of these out.